In the earliest days, the world was untouched, peaceful, vibrant, full of light. The people who walked with the Creator were blessed with harmony all around. But one quiet deception led to a choice, and everything changed. Celestial beings, angels of the Most High, were sent to guide and guard, but they stepped beyond their limits and formed unions with men and women. From these unions came offspring, giants in strength and beauty, but also filled with dark knowledge and even darker pride. Their presence brought fear and chaos to the world. And as wickedness grew, the earth itself groaned under the weight of it all. Yet through it all, one man remained faithful, Noah by name. He walked with his Creator, and he heard a voice from beyond the clamor, a call to build a great vessel, an ark to endure the coming storm. And so he began to build, guided by the voice from above, even as the world around him laughed at his efforts. But the skies above were shifting, rumbling with a power all their own. And then it came, the rain, unrelenting, covering the earth. Waters rose from the depths of the earth and from the vastness of the sky, rising higher and higher, consuming all in their path. What was once a land of giants became silent, still, and deep. The mighty Nephilim, their strength no match for the rising waters, were swallowed by the waves. Cities and kingdoms, once symbols of human pride, vanished beneath the churning waters. But one family, a family of 5, endured, sheltered within the womb of the ark. They did not know what had become of the world outside, but inside the ark there was peace. And when the rains finally ceased and the waters began to recede, they emerged from the safety of the ark to a world reborn. The air was fresh, cleansed by the deluge. The sun shone with a renewed brilliance, and the mountains stood tall, their peaks touching the heavens. It was a world waiting to be rediscovered, a canvas for a new beginning. And from this small remnant of humanity, life began anew, not just for survival, but for a chance at something new, something better. Noah and his family emerged as the progenitors of a new human age, carrying with them the stories of the past and the hopes of the future. As they began to rebuild, to farm the land and raise families, they carried with them the memory of the giants, a reminder of the world that was and the potential for greatness that lay dormant within humanity. For the giants, though mighty and powerful, were not without their flaws. Their strength had made them arrogant, their abilities twisted by their own desires. Yet the potential was there, a potential for greatness, for wisdom, and for righteousness. This potential now resided in the hearts of ordinary men and women, in the simple acts of planting seeds and watching them grow, in the building of new homes and the making of new families. The world was forever changed, cleansed, and waiting, and as the years passed and generations grew, the tales of the flood and the giants became stories whispered around campfires, cautionary tales of a world that was, and a legacy that needed to be carried forward. So it was that humanity began again, smaller, humbler, but with a profounder connection to the rhythms of the earth and the cycles of life and death. The memory of the giants served as a reminder, a warning, and an inspiration. A warning of what unchecked power and pride could bring. A reminder of the fragility of existence and the ceaseless cycle of growth, decay, and renewal. But most of all, an inspiration to strive for greatness, to reach for the wisdom and strength that lay dormant within them, to become, in their own small ways, giants of the earth, not in arrogance and wickedness, but in wisdom, righteousness, and peace. And so the story of the flood and the giants echoed through the ages, shaping the beliefs, shaping the behaviors, and guiding the hopes of those who came after, ensuring that the lessons of the past were carried forward into the dawning age.